Hello everyone, welcome to Cresco Maruti, your trusted Maruti Suzuki partner. Today let me introduce you to Suzuki Connect, the smart technology that transforms your Maruti Suzuki car into a connected car. Let's explore how it makes your drive safer, smarter and more convenient. And let me showcase you different options you have in this and different settings of what best you can use through connected car technology. So what basically is a Suzuki Connect is, it's a real-time tracking system or a monitoring system that keeps you connected. So that keeps you connected, as you can see here, to the vehicle anytime, anywhere, right from your smartphone. It is available for most of Suzuki models through Maruti Suzuki Rewards app, or you can get access to Suzuki Connect. Okay, so let me take you step by step. So the top features of Suzuki Connect is live vehicle tracking, trip history, driving behavior. Then you can talk about Geo-Fence, tow-away, emergency alerts and vehicle health monitoring, then remote AC and valet alert. These are all the important features that you have in Suzuki Connect. So first, talking about vehicle health monitoring. So the first option, or before going there, I can take you on the extreme left. You will find a human icon. Click on that. So where you will find profile edits. So here you find Next Gen Ventures Private Limited. So if you want, you can edit this to any other name, like I can edit to Cresco Cars. Alright, so you can even re-edit the email ID to update the new email ID which you require. Mobile number is not possible to update post delivery. In case if you want to update it, you need to update the KYC at the nearest service station or the showroom. Date of birth you can add here, and the home address and work address you can, and update and verify email. So post doing this, you will be getting an authentication code, and once if you update, all your recent updates would be getting saved in the Suzuki Connect. So here changes will be saved. I say I'll give no. So yes. So apart from this, you will find even profile picture also. So click on this. You can take photo or selfie photo also. Like for example, if you want to take a photo, like while using the app, now it is asking me. So I can take photo like this, save, and I can save it here so that the profile picture would appear here. And apart from this, you can add guest also. Guest is all about you are giving your car access to your friend or any other family member, right? Not with the full controls, with the limited controls. And here you can add your contacts for an emergency, like a primary number. This can be used for a tow alert or some kind of an emergency or unexpected crash or something, right? And go back. So let's talk about vehicle health monitoring. So vehicle health monitoring is a basic thing. Like for example, if we go to a hospital, how we go for a health scan. Similarly, we have our vehicle scanning system in the process of vehicle health. So this will help in order to help you to avoid some kind of preventive maintenance. So this is all about health. And hazard lights. Hazard lights can pop up on the screen. So this any remote access to be on, and this hazard lamps would be on. You can see here. So 360 degree of the vehicle would be popping on the hazard lamps. So that would be done for 14 seconds. Can you see now? You can see. And this would be for a limited seconds. Post that, automatically the hazard lamps would get off. Okay. And apart from this, so if you want to switch it off, you can directly. So you can wait for another 8 seconds. Alright, so now the lamps are off. Apart from this, you find like headlights off. So when it comes to headlights off, for example, if we have forgot to switch off the lamps by some means, even though we have like buzzer which indicates you to switch off the lamps, in case if you have forgotten, when the lamps are on, you have an option and this headlights off would be popped up. So then by remote you can switch off the lights at wherever you are. And next is alarm on. Alarm is again like this would help you in case of like to identify or in case of any theft, or you can do this. So again alarm off, that can be switched off in another 10 seconds. Now alarm off. You can see another 10 seconds the alarm would be off. Alright. So next is lock car. Lock car, unlock car is similar, like you're unlocking the car, locking the car. And next is remote AC. In this remote AC you have a beautiful feature where none of the OEMs are supporting the customers. The first one is start now. Start now is something like instant. In instant, for example, if I'm getting into the car now, so directly or maybe 10 minutes before I can switch on that. And next is scheduling option. Scheduling option you don't have, like any manufacturer doesn't give this option. So for example, if I'm in a meeting and my meeting gets over by 5:30, so I don't want to get distracted in between, or in that scenario directly I can set 5:30 p.m. today, so I can schedule it here. So now automatically my vehicle will switch on by 5:30 p.m. as you see here. Okay, and even I can set the temperature to low or high, whatever it is. All right. Okay, so update it. So this is how schedule would be updated, and this is the and I can do multiple times, like for example again 5:30, 5:45, one more I'm updating here. Okay, now you see two. Likewise you can update till 5 times. Okay, this is one good feature none of the OEMs are giving except like Maruti. Okay, and apart from this you have LED battery. So LED battery is basically like 12-volt battery which is inside the engine cabin. This will help you, for example, if a driver using like infotainment system or a blower or a fan or any other with the help of 12-volt battery, so without igniting or without ignition on, so there would be a slow slowly discharge of battery. So that would sometimes give us starting problems. So again we need to call or for a tow away. So to avoid such kind of things, we'll get alerts every 10 minutes. So that is what exactly LED battery. And next is valet alert. So valet alert, this would help you to keep for example, when you are at like a 5-star property or a 7-star property, if you are giving your vehicle for parking, so for example if the chauffeur he has taken into the parking and have kept the car in idle for more than 10 minutes, then immediately you will get an alert. So with that you can see what driver is doing. And for example, if you are in parking, you can set a boundary, okay, to what extent. So maximum any property, if you are going there, maximum the parking would not be more than 1 kilometer, so you can set that boundary also. So once if the car has been beyond the boundary, you will get an immediate alert, so you can track where it is exactly. And when you are at parking, you can even set the speed, okay, not more than 20 kilometer speed a vehicle would be in parking. So that also you can set. Once if it goes beyond, again immediately you can call it. So monitoring set time, so it's 1 hour, 24 hours, how much time you require you can set and give okay. And off, you can enable and disable. So now you can see everything is on. So everything, all these things like AC idle, driving boundary, speed 20 kilometer, so every 1 hour I'll be getting an update on this. So if I want, I can disable it. Okay, this is one good feature we have. And next, talking about location and tracking. So location and tracking, or you can say live vehicle tracking, this will help you to understand where the car's real time location. This would help you in terms of this is basically a safety and kind of convenience tool through a remote. So now you can enable tracking. So once if you enable tracking, you can see where your car is exactly. Like now this car is at 24.55 kilometers from this location, and if you want to share location, this you can share it to anyone. All right, or if you want to navigate to car, so navigate to car means, for example, if you are traveling to the car, it's like sharing your location, so you can add that also. And stop tracking. Okay, so now the tracking would get stopped, and you have right your location, from your location to this, and your location to again vehicle location. So you have two options. And apart from this, next is trip history and driving analysis. So trip history and driving behavior or driving analysis, so get details of every trip, so you can see how many trips have been done yesterday, like distance, speed, brakes, idle time, and more. And you can monitor and improve your driving habits, and this can reduce the maintenance or unnecessary like periodic maintenance, or it can help you. So here you can see the distance traveled and total trips, and what is the maximum speed, and what is the average speed you got, and travel time, and fuel economy. So by seeing all this data, we can help ourselves to improve. Like today we have so much of data analytics. So likewise, so for example, if you see this particular trip, you can see here distance traveled is 0.7 kilometer, and the maximum speed is 5 kilometer. So average speed 1.18 kilometer. So travel time is hardly less than 4 minutes, and fuel economy is hardly 0.56 ml. Go back, and you can see time also 455 to 458. Maybe you can say, or like, let's take this. You can add the trip name also, for example, from so and so location to the other location. So here you find 8.99 kilometers, and the maximum speed is 62 kilometer per hour, and the average speed is 20.52 kilometer per hour, and the travel time is approximately 27 minutes. Fuel economy is approximately 8 kilometers per liter. And here you can see the score analysis. So 0 to 74, you say it is okay, and 75 to 84 is fair enough, and 85 to 99 is good, and if you get score as 100, it is excellent. So here you can find like what and all the like red mark given is for betterment, and yellow mark is kind of, and when you get green, it is excellent. So here you see harsh acceleration. So wherever there is no acceleration required, or a throttling, when you are giving throttling, it should be very soft. That will help you to increase the efficiency. And harsh braking. So harsh braking, for example, if you find a signal, leave the acceleration pedal before 100 meters, and this will help you to reduce the brake to reduce the brake pad, and even engine load would be reduced, fuel consumption would be reduced, and even tire life also will increase. And frequent acceleration and braking after turn, and you can see okay where and all he has harsh braking, like here you find BAT. And over speed limit. So acceleration before turn and harsh turn, he has done good job on this part. So this likewise you can do trip analysis, and you can share this too, either in terms of image or link, however you want, you can share it. Go back now. So we have already seen driving analysis, and next is parking booking. So parking booking is a very good feature. Like for example, if you are planning, if you are moving to out of town, you plan your travel in advance. So likewise, today you have an option called parking booking. So if you are going to a mall like Phoenix Mall, like everyone go on a weekend. So now what you do, you have booked or you have planned for a movie, but you have not planned a parking slot for your vehicle. So now this spoils the entire mood or the entire plan or the entire schedule. So now what you can do, you can plan like your parking for so and so time. Like if you click on this, so 4.3 kilometers, so you can see total slots 500, open parking facility, train station, CCTV no, so navigate, so you can just, so charges 30, okay, 6 a.m. to 11 p.m. and you can book your slot and you can park your vehicle. So this will help you to park your vehicle slot in advance, like how you book a cinema a cinema ticket or a movie ticket, or if you're traveling in a train, or if you're traveling by flight, you can, how you're booking your seats. Likewise you can do this. And next is you can even navigate to genuine accessories. So for example, if likewise, so what are the accessories, or what I can customize in my car, like alloy wheels, if I'm fond of customizing or personalizing, I can do this. Okay, side claddings, or as per my requirement or as per my priorities, I can do this. And true value, so true value is all about, like for example, if I have a old car, if I want to exchange it, I don't have to travel to a nearest showroom. I can just fill the address and just give a quote, automatically I'll get the details and a showroom person will give me a call. So that is how I can do this. And apart from this, notifications, so here you find like safety, security, monitoring, convenience services, and infotainment. So infotainment, you have Smart Play Pro and Smart Play Sync, and I hope I have missed one. Geo-Fence. Okay, so add Geo-Fence. This is one good tool you have. So add Geo-Fence. Like for example, from minimum 1 kilometer to maximum 50 kilometers, you can add Geo-Fence. This will help you set virtual boundaries. If your crosses them, you get instant alerts. This would be perfect for monitoring cars driven by chauffeurs or a family. So for example, if I want to set 10 kilometers, likewise, so now I get the radius of 10 kilometers, and you have two options in this, but none of the OEMs provide this. Generally you have a circular type of fence, but here you have polygon type also, where you can add 12 points. Like for example, if I want to connect here, or if I want to connect here, connect here, like can you see here, so maximum 12 points I can add. So where and all I'll be traveling, I can add that area and I'll get others instantly. So likewise it would help you. Now you can see points would be, so here likewise you can add up to six like maximum of 12 points, and you can add this. So you can, for today, entry and exit both, monitoring time, so from 5:28 to 11:58. So okay, add name like Cresco Cars. All right, so I can just create it. So now whatever, like, so you can see here, so if the vehicle is traveling or beyond, crossing beyond this, automatically I'll get. So in this you'll find two types. One is drive in and drive out. Drive in means if the vehicle is coming inside the boundary, you will get an alert. Drive out means if the vehicle is moving out of the boundary, you will get an alert. Okay, and you can add multiple also. And if you want to talk to customer care, you find two. So Arena you have, and if it is Nexa, so Arena models, like you have Swift, Desire, Ertiga, and Brezza. And in Nexa, like almost all the premium models you have, like Suzuki Connect. So likewise you can connect whichever the customer support you want. Cancel it. And apart from the settings also, so account settings, MPIN is a security code, like 4-digit pin, and you can set fingerprint access. Reset pin also you can do. Account delete, you should never touch it, because once you delete, you cannot activate it. And alert settings, so this you can customize as per requirement. So default alerts like two-way, intrusion, breakdown, optional alerts. So these and all the things that we can customize as per our requirements. And infotainment systems, so as we said, like Smart Play, if you want to connect like remote through remote you can control your infotainment also, like volume increase, decrease, play next song or previous song. All those things you can connect on this. And even you can connect through smartwatch settings. You can download and you can enter the authentication code. You can get access to it. And for example, still if you have anything or you want to know more about, like, version or what version you talk about Suzuki Connect, you can get into this. And if you want to know in depth of tutorial and guide, step by step process, like you can see smartwatch, how to connect or how to sign up, all these things you can see here. So this is all about, like, Suzuki Connect. And I hope I have covered all the features of Suzuki Connect. Drive smart, drive safe, and stay connected with Suzuki Connect. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to ask for Suzuki Connect during your next visit at Cresco Maruti. Thank you so much. Happy evening.